We're back. We are alive. The Z Fighters are here. This is a Halloween special, Nitty Cam. Had a big rager party yesterday for my boy Vlady's birthday, you know what I'm saying? Everybody still showed up on time, hungover, tired, you know, whatever it is. Let's get a dub.
Well, hello there, Z Fighter fans. We have finally reached the end of the regular season. Week 13 versus the Doyers on Halloween. In their first matchup, the Doyers were the opposite of undefeated. They were just straight up defeated. They hadn't won a game and they took a win from the Z Fighters. Heading into the playoffs, you can bet the Z Fighters have something to prove.
All right, ready? We're batting first. Vlady, Brain, Aya, Austin, DJ, Lamas, AJ, Little Ron, Long Balls, and JP. Long Balls. Sir. Got it. We got Chewy on the bench, Jeff on the bench, Nati on the bench, and my dad on the bench. So Z Fighters out there, you ready?
Happy birthday, Vlady.
1, 2, 3, Z Fighters!
It's the last game for the season before playoffs.
Hype, you're gonna win.
Feliperfection here, ready to get this game underway. To lead off for the Z Fighters in the last game of the regular season, we have me, Vlady Perez, and I'd hit a weak ground ball to third base. But the third baseman was playing on the grass, not the infield grass, the outfield grass. So no chance he'd throw me out. He must have heard how much of a slugger I was. That, or has he just seen the videos, you know? But anyway, I was feeling fast as hell, so I tried taking off and got caught in a bit of a pickle, literally, but I'd get back safely. The rest of this inning would be a bit of a drag. As you see, Brain gets hit by a pitch here. Aya takes a walk. Bases loaded now for Austin Perez, who also gets hit by a pitch. One run would come in to score Vlady Perez. Yes, sir. Z Fighters up 1-0. Daniel Jaramillo walked as well. Another run comes in to score. We got Brain 2-0 Z Fighters. Jaime Lama steps up to the plate, and you guessed it, gets walked as well. Another run comes in to score.
And that's another run for the Z Fighters.
Base is still loaded. I don't think we have any outs. AJ steps up to the plate and pops the ball right up. I don't think he was too happy about it either. Little Ron would step up to the plate and get walked, scoring Austin Perez, making that like 4-0 Z Fighters. Then Lamelli would swing the bat, put the ball in play, and their defense would just throw it all over the place. It would score Daniel Jaramillo, it would score Jaime Lamas, and Little Ron would get caught trying to steal third.
So our angles were a little limited, but you tried to steal third.
Yeah.
Emphasis on tried.
Tried. I had no coach, but I saw the opening. I thought I had it.
It's only the first inning. We better see some speed.
yeah.
Rest of the game.
Of course.
And speaking of speed, we got Anthony Lamelli on first base taking off. Old Charlie Brown style, running past the base. And so with 2 outs now, JP would get walked, setting the stage for me with runners on first and second base.
For all our dedicated Z Fighter fans out there, fun fact, today is Feliperfection, Vlady Perez's birthday.
And so, for my birthday, I'd hit a whack-ass pop-up that would give us a third out and end the inning. But do not worry, we got Isaiah on the mound and he came to deal 1 strikeout, 2 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts. Simple.
Hey, let's go, Brian. Didn't we say you're going to hit a bomb today?
Brain was saying he was going to hit a bomb this game, but not this at bat. He'd get struck out right here. Austin would get on base, and DJ would single up the middle to score him from second. Jaime Lamas would keep the rally going as he singles down the first base line. The ball gets past the right fielder, so both him and DJ would advance.
Redemption arc.
After popping up with bases loaded in the first inning, AJ would get plunked.
That's a reminder to be patient.
So now, with bases loaded, Little Ron steps up to the plate and hits one of the weakest balls of the game to the second baseman. He somehow misses this, and that allows Jaime and DJ to come around to score. The throw from right field isn't horrible actually, but it's not enough to get anyone out.
I love the Z Fighters.
Next inning on the mound for Aya. More light work, ground ball to Jaime. Guess what? He makes the play this time, no biggie.
Was that Jaime actually making the play? 2 plays at first and you didn't miss the ball?
Dude, since last week, bro.
I'm not even playing it, but you know, I'm here to support my team.
And with the cape.
Oh.
And there's that bomb. Attaboy! ¿Durmieron? Down, down, down! Nice! Nice!
See?
We saw contact, speed, sliding, action.
I need to throw up.
We finally saw that big bomb.
Easy. First one, hooking up here.
You showed him.
Yeah.
And so, with the Z Fighters holding a comfortable lead, Jaime Lamas would step foot on the mound for the first time this season, looking to make a name for himself. So after walking a few guys and getting the jitters out of the way, Jaime Lamas buckles down, paints a fastball, call him Picasso, next one, slider, curveball, I don't know what it was, but it was nasty, got him. Looking to strike out the side, Jaime Lamas lets a fastball get away from him, walking this guy. It's alright, it happens to the best of us, but the guy on third just runs right across the field like if he didn't have to touch home plate for some reason, and that's okay, I guess. It feels illegal, but whatever. Jaime strikes out this guy, gets out of the inning. Jeff stepped up to the plate and he'd get hit for the third time in 3 plate appearances dating back to the last game. JP would almost face the same fate, and I looked on from the on-deck circle angry that someone would try to hit my teammates.
Oh my
Because of the tough angle, you couldn't really see how far that ball was absolutely crushed, but just believe me, alright, it went far. Anyway, Nati steps up to the plate in his cape, ready to go, ready to save the day. After a few walks, that is. You know, we got a runner on first now, runner on second, maybe runner on third, actually. But because the umpire's whack as hell, Nati had to take his cape off.
Let's go, Nati. We got the baggy pants.
But the baggy pants aren't good enough. The cape clearly had all the powers, as you can see by this weak-ass ground ball that Nati hit, which does score a run. It did score a run, by the way. Chewy comes up, gets walked. Now Jeff is coming up again. Guess what happens next? And if you thought we were winning by a lot when Jaime came into pitch, we got Nati pitching now. So think about how much we're winning by now.
Z Fighter fans!
The crowd went wild for Nati, so just sit back and watch a master go to work.
What do our fans think about that play?
I think they liked it. But anyway, Nati gets a guy to ground out. You heard that right. Ground out. Out of 3 pitching appearances, Nati has not got a single out until today.
The one I'd rather have.
There you go.
Attaboy!
He makes his first, second, and third out.
Hey, you got yourself out of it.
Hey, Nati, attaboy.
Good job, Nati.
We got the cowboy hat.
So before Nati went out on the mound, we were up by 13 runs. The mercy rule is 12 runs. So Nati gave up 2 runs that inning. That means we had to keep playing. If Nati would have shut him down, the game would have been over. But no. But I'm not complaining because that meant more free baseball for us to play. As you can see, Austin at the plate looking to replicate his big brother's bomb. But no, see you later. Strike 3, buddy. Good try. DJ would keep up his masterful hitting with another well-placed single, very fundamental to right field, and that scores another run for the Z Fighters. Then he'd come out on the mound looking to close the game with whatever that pitch was. So after striking out the first guy, the second guy would pop up to Chewy at second base. Yes, sir, Chewy's back in the infield, and that'd be good for 2 outs. And to wrap up the game, DJ would pretty much roll a ball to the plate, and that'd be strike 3. This umpire sucks.
Still threw a dot on that thing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, get the back in the camera. Big fucking head on the camera.
Yeah, I'm not really blind. Told you.
Spoiler alert.
We pulled up to the game like this. They wanted a forfeit. I tried to convince them. No, just play it out, bro. It might come good. It didn't turn out.
You know why?
good.
It's because they're a bunch of haters out there.
Yeah, but they saw us pulling up like this. Those raps.
Everybody was ready to go full 100.
Week 13. Another win. Karina, final score.
19-6.
19-6. A lot of runs. A lot of good things today. But now we have to decide who wins the MVP. Thoughts?
Nati.
Not. Hey. No. ERA of infinity. Not anymore. Not anymore. Just so you know, Nati did get an out. He got an out today. And he got his first strikeout in the same game.
I got a base hit too.
This is the last game of the season, so now we got hit, strikeout, and out of the way.
A whole inning pitch.
Before the season ended. So good job, Nati. Any other MVPs?
I kind of like Llamas.
Llamas?
I kind of like Llamas.
What did Llamas do? Karina, talk to him. Talk to him.
2 hits, 1 single, 1 double.
What about DJ? What about Brain?
Bro, DJ had 4 RBIs and 3 hits.
Under the radar.
Hey, what about Austin?
3 RBIs.
How many hits?
3 hits.
3 hits, 3 RBIs. All right, so DJ got that advantage. Right
Closed
now.
it out. Closed out the game.
Oh yeah, he closed out the game.
Strikeouts do we have right there?
Jaime has 3 strikeouts.
3 strikeouts. Wait, on the mound. On the mound.
Not strikeout.
Pitching, yeah.
What are we thinking, DJ or Llamas?
I kind of like.
I like DJ.
I kind of like that shit was crazy. Bro.
I really like Austin.
Earrings, bro, the earrings.
Yeah, the
Dangle
earrings.
now,
Wait.
bro.
Hey, but DJ did do good last week too. So we gotta give it to DJ.
But his average is higher.
So humble.
My ERA?
Oh yeah, humble guy, huh? Oh yeah, humble guy, huh? Come on up. All right, so for the final game of the regular season, season 1 of the Z Fighters, week 13, MVP, 4 RBIs, 3 hits, and what did you do at the end?
2 strikeouts.
2 strikeouts on the mound at the end of the game.
Knuckleball.
With the knuckleball. Daniel Jaramillo.
But it wouldn't be possible without all my other teammates.
And on that note, after a great game, today is also October 31st, and it is Feliperfection's 23rd birthday.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
So we saw some good plays from you today, and we saw some not so good plays today. Tell us about the not so great ones.
That sounds more like it. Honestly, it's all the adrenaline in my body just pumping, going. I had an easy out at first. Horrible fucking throw. Horrible. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like in the moment. But hey, you know, everybody got a good laugh out of it. Ha ha, hee hee. Good day or whatever. We got the dub. Playoffs are coming. Just brush it off. On to the next one.
And you know, there was discussions for today's MVP from the game. Your name was brought up and very quickly dismissed.
My name was brought up week 4, week 7, week 12, week 15. Who's keeping count at this point, honestly? It's
Just you.
It's just, you know what, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and hopefully one day it pays off.
All right, stay tuned for the playoffs.
Yeah.
We're here with Vlady Perez, number 15, also known as the birthday boy Feliperfection today. Tell us about today's game. Tell us about your team.
Yeah, we put up a lot of runs, so we won the game because the other team scored less runs. We saw some good performances from DJ, from Jaime, from me too. I know I don't want to throw myself in the MVP conversation, but I had some good shots. My boy Brain, Nati, I don't know, everyone was out there except Aya. Aya just cannot hit the ball. He did good on the mound, shut it down for the first 2 or 3 innings. Excellent, but that stick got to wake up for the playoffs.
All right, so today the Z Fighters played against Los Doyers. Quite a different experience from the last time you played us. Tell us about the last time you played this team.
Yeah, the last time we played these guys, they were 0-6. They hadn't won a game, and you know, we went in there a little overly confident. You know, putting Little Ron at second base, Chewy at shortstop. I happened to walk 10 guys that day or something like that, so it just wasn't a good game. We ended up losing, so we wanted to make a statement. Just remind them that, you know, we're not dog shit. They're absolutely worse than us, so yeah, no big deal. So it's a good thing we ended on such a positive note because first game of the season, 17-0. Hella runs, domination. This game, I think it was like 19-6. Domination, again.
So we just finished the last game of the regular season before playoffs. Tell us how our team has grown from game 1 to now.
We've come a long way. Little Ron at the beginning of the season couldn't even throw a baseball. So now that he's out here getting hits and stuff, you know, it's cool to see.
What can we expect from the Z Fighters in playoffs in the next few weeks?
Expect us to show up, hopefully, because we've been on a bit of a cold streak up until today. You know, today I think we snapped out of it just in time. You know, the undefeated team that smoked us the other day lost. So, you know, they're on the decline. We're on the up, what's the incline?
We're on the up and up.
We're on the rise. We're on the rise, yeah. So that's good. Expect the Z Fighters to show up in the playoffs.
So we're here with Daniel Jaramillo, DJ, number 2 from the Z Fighters. I hear that you were named MVP for today's game.
Yes, I was. And I got the game ball. That's my twice doing it.
That's my twice. That's my twice.
Restart.
Dog, are you okay?
I'm okay.
That's how you do the interview right there, bro.
We're here with Daniel Jaramillo, or DJ, number 2 from the Z Fighters, and you were named MVP for today's game.
Yes, I was. That is currently my second time doing that. I joined the high ranks of Vlady Perez, the best player of all time, probably.
No one says that except for you, DJ, but you know what? You're right. He has been awarded MVP twice this season.
Yes.
You have now been awarded MVP twice as well.
Yes.
How do you feel you did today to earn that title?
You know, I felt confident the whole time. I knew that whatever I do, I'm going to do it great. Got 3 hits, pitch, threw knuckleballs. That's the first time ever. You know, I'm out here doing things, chasing big dreams here, you know.
What can we expect from you for the playoffs in the next few weeks?
Playoffs, I think I'm literally peaking right now. Probably home runs, stolen bases, perfect game, question mark, I don't know. Also, any hyenas that watch, you know, I'm single, I don't know. I just got to
This guy is a fraud. Get this guy out of here. This is why you shouldn't do back-to-back MVPs. This is absolutely no. This is not what the Z Fighters stand for. We respect women here. I don't know what.
I do respect women.
Get out of here. I should be the MVP, not this.
Probably could have been MVP.
I could have just done it, but all this avoided. You know, here. I'm out of here.
All right, well, that's it for us all. Thank you all for watching.